Yeah, it's full now. Yep, all good. All good.
Right, he's not helping me get out of here, is he? Just race
So where are we going, in Corsa or Sport or?
Oh, we'll just start off in normal, and we'll once we get out of here and get going, we can change some modes and change around a bit. Oh, nice. Do you want to just? Make it a bit easy to get out. I have to get out square.
So is this actually yours or?
No, this is Pete's.
Okay.
It's a mate of mine, so
yeah.
I'm sort of the only other one that drives it, so
okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think when I spoke to Dawn, she said probably be Peter driving. I'll ring him back later.
Lovely. All right, well we'll go for a nice cruise down to Flinders, eh?
Yeah, sounds good.
Good. So the good thing with this compared to the Gallardo, this being a bit newer, just in the normal mode like we are now, you can drive it much like a normal car, you know, it's very quiet, it changes gears itself. This is a dual clutch gearbox car rather than a single clutch like the older Gallardo, so it's much smoother. Yeah, it drives a lot nicer. You know, everything's digital. You know, the other car's still analog. Yeah, even though it's only a couple of years newer than the black one, yeah, this was their first variation of the kind of the modern one. This is still the same if you go buy one brand new, a brand new Huracan. It's still exactly the same.
Yeah, certainly very nice. So what would a base one be about? What, 450 or something?
Yeah, about 450. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so 450 there somewhere it starts, and then you start picking your add-ons and your features. So you've been for a few rides with the boys, have you?
I have, yeah. I've driven the Batland, well, twice. Once on my 50th birthday was back in July, so I thought, I'm gonna have to do it on that day. It happened to be a Friday, and yeah, we got a lovely day. Actually, it was smack bang in the middle of winter. I thought, oh, yeah, here we go.
Beautiful.
Probably be wet, but yeah, really nice day. So Julie and I went out for probably about an hour and a half in there.
Oh, nice.
So we went down the golf course, and yeah, it was a great day.
Beautiful.
Haven't driven your new Ferrari, but I've driven the one you had before, which is the same model.
Yeah, same thing.
And yeah, had a passenger experience in both of them as well. So yeah. And I got an email about this one. I thought, oh, I think I'm going to have to do that.
Yeah,
so,
this is a nice one. This one.
Oh, it is. Yeah, very nice.
The Batland's obviously got an exhaust system through it, so it's very loud.
Yeah.
But this thing's
yeah, this is a bit quieter. Well.
Yeah, a little bit quieter, but which is nice.
And notice the power difference.
Yeah, it's got it. Yeah, but the four-wheel drive's very good on this.
Oh, okay.
So just a lot more grip, yeah.
Yeah.
Right down to the pier in Flinders there, and you can get a photo there or something.
Alright, yeah, that'd be good.
So what do you do?
I actually read hot water meters, so more or less my own boss, and spend half the day on the car and the other half the day walking around.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but
where do you live?
I'm in Hyatt.
Hyatt, okay.
Yeah. So I'll have plenty of time. I think every time I come here, it brings me a different way.
Okay.
It sort of brought me down the Huracan this time, so.
Yeah, okay. Not too much traffic on a Saturday morning either. So.
No.
So much smoother through the gear changes, you'll notice. The other one, the other car bangs fairly hard and it's got a bit of a delay. This thing's very instant and very smooth, and that's because of the two clutches. So basically the gearbox has got...
So does it like automatically sort of select the next gear up?
So I'm in 5th now, it's already got 6th ready to go. Right. So as soon as I press the button, it actually swaps drive shafts.
And how many gears you got? 7?
7.
Wow.
Yeah, so whereas the other car, because it's a single clutch, it actually has to change gears, which is why it's got a bit of a delay and a bit of a bang when it does it fast, because it's firing the clutch pretty hard, whereas this a bit smoother. What else have you driven? Just the
Ferrari, the 360 and the Gallardo.
Yep. Like your cars then? Into your cars?
Yeah.
Hope the sun comes out a little bit, so try and warm the day up. She's a bit fresh still.
Good.
In Hyatt most of your life, or?
Sorry?
Have you lived in Hyatt most of your life? Or
well, yeah, more or less grew up in Sandringham. Where I am now. I've been there 22 years, so been there a while.
Sort of
it's done pretty well for me. So
always been around that sort of area then.
No, I definitely bought it at the right time. What I paid for it back then, and I'll probably get about 4 times what I paid for it. So
it's gone crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's sort of Hyatt, sort of a semi-industrial sort of area, and it's just the last few years it's just sort of taken off. So. I suppose you guys will be watching Bathurst tomorrow, will you?
Yeah, I will. I've come from a motorsport. This is my first Bathurst in 16 years. I haven't worked there.
Oh, okay.
I've done most of my life. I've been involved in motorsport.
So have you actually driven supercars?
Not
on the track.
Not in full anger, but I've driven. I've been a mechanic and a team manager and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've done all that work with Greg Murphy and Mark Scaife and all the boys.
Okay. That sort of, I've spoken to Julian about, maybe going around the track in a supercar, and the other thing is maybe doing like the drifting sort of thing. So something a bit different. A couple of weeks, actually for my 50th, my cousins gave me a red balloon voucher, and I'm like, what am I going to do? So I did an aerobatic flight in that old Warbird plane from Huracan Airport.
Okay.
And, that was a bit of fun, a bit scary, but it was one of the Chinese training planes, and then I probably won't mean anything to you, but an Anchang CJ6, they're the old sort of style plane.
Oh, lovely.
But after he did the full loop at about 4G, he said, there's a couple more things we can do. Well, have you had enough? I said, I've had enough. That loop,
I reckon. I'm not too sure if my stomach can handle that.
I was starting to feel it a bit after that loop, so I didn't sort of want to push it.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I haven't really done much with aeroplanes and all that sort of stuff. I like to keep my feet on the ground or some rubber on the ground or something.
Fair enough. the track, do you think people will be able to drive this, or?
Yeah, we'll just maybe down the track. At the moment, it's still probably worth a bit too much money. You can't really get insurance for it. Maybe in a couple of years' time, when it's when it's not valued so high.
Yeah. Well, I suppose by then you might be looking at replacing the Gallardo anyway.
Well, that's probably so the Gallardo will probably do another couple of years, maybe 3, and and hopefully these things are sort of cheap enough by then. So.
The Gallardo's a nice car to drive, but probably getting on a little bit. But I was actually surprised with the Ferrari, like you felt every bump, but I was not expecting that at all. It's sort of a bit like a go-kart on steroids, if you like.
It certainly is. It's had some different suspension bushings and a few things put in it so it lasts a bit longer, and it's actually made it really stiff as well. So like growing up, I probably always thought, probably like a Ferrari, but now that I've sort of driven both, I've sort of gone the other way. I think I like the Lamborghinis a little bit better myself.
So what would top speed be in this, around a 320 mark?
Why don't we go a little bit more than that? I don't know,
Okay.
I haven't really. The specs would be there.
Yeah, well.
Somewhere, where they tested you, they kind of put the specs out.
Yeah. You haven't done many cars, have you? Only 19,000.
Yeah,
just a tick under 20.
This one. This one doesn't get used. This is probably only the second ride this car's done.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe the third. I've done 2.
Yeah, right.
Pete that owns it, I think he might have done 1 himself, but Tony just kind of has it advertised there, and doesn't really. We don't really push it. I mean, this is really Pete's personal car, so.
Yeah, I mean, had I not got that email, I wouldn't have known. You had another car. So.
Yeah, well, it's advertised on Red Balloon. This one, so you can book it, but it just doesn't really. So it's obviously more expensive than the other car.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of a bit surprised when I rang up Dawn and said, I want to book it. I thought, I wonder if she'll just, give me a slight discount because I've done a few drives and whatever. But, so I was a bit surprised. I mean, I can understand, you've got to charge more on your car, but
you just got
it was nice of Julian to give me a bit of a discount for another half an hour. So,
that's fine. You look at the price of this, it's kind of double the price of the black one. So, I suppose this would be more thirsty too, would it, than the black one? It's probably not just the engine, it's probably more the 4-wheel drive cars take up a little bit more fuel to run them, because you kind of, engine's working a little bit harder trying to drive all 4 wheels, so What else, into the footy or anything like that, or sports-wise?
Well, I did go down to a mate's place for the grand final, and we watched that down there. I do tempting bowling once a week in a league. I bowled years ago, sort of, in high school, and had a long break from it. So probably only about the last 3 years I've gotten back into it. Sort of enjoy that. What else? Well, I'm an organiser of a meet-up group, so I sort of do quite a few dinners and outings with that. I've got a 40th birthday party tonight. It's it's a fancy dress, but there's no theme, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to wear? So I went and
open, yeah?
Yeah, and I said to them, oh, I don't know if it makes it easier or harder. There's no theme. She said, oh, it makes it harder. So she's like, well, have a look around. So I had a look around, and anyway, I've seen a Top Gun flight suit hanging up on the wall with Maverick on it. I thought, oh, that looks pretty good. So anyway, I tried it on, it fit beautifully. So I said, well, all right, I'll take that. So then a couple of people said to me yesterday, oh, have you got the aviator? And I said, yeah, actually, I've got a pair of those. I said, oh, make sure you wear them. So, it should be good.
Perfect. What do you think of the countryside down here?
You what?
What do you think of the countryside down here?
Oh, very nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, got some great roads along here.
Pity about through the winter, all the potholes come out, so just got to keep your eye open for them. Because it changes every week, like there'll be a new one or it'll get bigger or you know, it's different every week. So.
Yep. You're only doing like about 2,500 revs and around about 80k.
Yeah, it's it. It's just, I've just got my foot just on the throttle. That's it.
Yeah.
Just touching it.
Well, that was sort of, I know when I first sort of jumped in this to drive it, I thought, oh, I went very easy on the accelerator because I thought it's going to be, very, very strong power to weight ratio, and it is, of course. So.
Yeah. To start learning my roads around here a little bit better. I kind of know where they all go, but I only drive them on weekend. I've only just started doing a bit of this work, so I only just sort of drive with the family generally, so we're not really going anywhere, we're just driving around, so I end up somewhere different all the time, and I need to learn my roads a little better too. That's what they've got Google Maps for though, don't they? You just stop and work out where you are.
Absolutely. I know with the Gallardo, like you can lift the front end. Can you lift the front end with this?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. So just coming out of the driveway where we came out, I did the same. I just had the front lifted, so we could come through without scraping, and then I just put the thing back down straight away. Yeah, lifts it about.
When Julie and I went into the golf course, he's like, oh, stop.
Yeah.
I said, what's this?
Yeah.
Front end. Oh, wow. I said, oh, you just drive it like a normal car now.
Yeah.
They seem really big on the carbon fibre. You know, I can't say I'm a real fan of it.
Okay,
I think you either like it or you don't.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that's kind of what all the upgrades are generally, is just start ticking all the boxes to have the dash or the steering wheel and engine parts, and you start ticking the box to have all the carbon fibre stuff.
Yeah, they're saying with the Evo, I've seen the inside of it had like a big screen about here.
Yeah. That's where it gets expensive, because pretty much every box you tick is like another 10 grand, you know. And it might be just carbon fibre mirrors, you know, and it'll be 10 grand.
Yeah,
you know, just crazy.
Yeah, just if you want like a special paint, like 16,000, and that's probably US dollars.
It would be. Yeah, it would be for sure.
Yeah, so it's unreal.
Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty basic. This is the basically off the shelf. Huracan, it hasn't really had any of the boxes ticked.
Yeah.
Because the price just starts going through the roof. That's where
I suppose white would be a sort of a base colour.
Yeah, white's a pretty. Yep. Yeah, because you can see different cars advertised with like $100,000 price difference, and you're like, but it's the same car. But you start looking into what options are being ticked on it, and that's sort of where the price goes up. So
yeah, you know, if you do happen to buy sort of the right model, if you like, yeah, they can certainly appreciate and value big time.
yeah, that's and I think the Gallardo, you know, eventually. We'll get to a point where that Gallardo shape will become a bit iconic.
Yep.
And it'll start going back up in value, you know. But
yeah,
you've got to hang on to them long enough though, so you know, and they're not a cheap car to hang on to. So
no, and that's sort of the thing. Like, you know, do you buy it to enjoy it, or do you buy it as an investment?
You may as well use it, I say. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What I probably want to do, but
no use looking at it, you know.
No. I saw something on YouTube, I think it was, about the Ferrari Endo, and when the guy bought it, I forget what I think it was about 600,000 or something. It's now worth well over 2 million,
Enzos,
like around about the 3 million mark or something.
Yeah, Enzos are mad. Yep.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah, it's a good spot down here. Have you
it is,
ever been down here?
I have. Yeah. Steve brought me down here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some ripper little spots around here. The more you get to drive around, you find these little sort of places that
tucked away.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get to all of them in a car like this, but But when I'm driving the family rocket, you can get yourself a little bit closer.
Yeah. I suppose that's probably the only downside to them is, you know, there's not really a lot of like passenger room.
No.
And it's probably, you know, for a family, it's really impractical.
Oh, very. Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying the Urus, they think it's going to be a game changer because, you know, being a four-wheel drive and mind you, one of them is probably about the same price as one of these. So.
Yeah. I'll back it in down here, sort of on the angle, and you can get a bit of a photo of it with that, with that in the background or the ocean.
Yeah,
you know,
all right, that'll be good. I might get you to take one or two.
Yeah, it's easy, man. Not a problem at all.
Am I allowed to sit in the driver's seat?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, all right, cool.
We can do that. That's not a drama.
I'll turn that right. Yeah, you probably need something on there, your GPS or something.
Yeah, I think Pete just puts his phone there. He likes to.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, makes some phone
I
calls.
use a GPS for work, or just use a navman, but I think the Google Maps is certainly, you know, gets updated all the time. So the only thing is, I don't really want to use my phone because if someone rings me, I'm like, oh well.
Yeah. All right.
So how long have you been with Supercar Tours then? Not long.
No, fairly new, yeah. I've known Pete that's owned this car for quite a while and known about it, but just been getting involved a little bit lately, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Julian's been around the longest.
Julian's been with it pretty much from day one. Yeah, so him and Pete's owned it since day one, but he's had Julian work for it for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's Jeff doing today?
They've gone to Bathurst.
Oh, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, they've gone to Bathurst.
Yeah, okay.
so it should be interesting at Bathurst. It's been raining, so
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched any of the coverage at all. So.
yeah, I watched a little bit yesterday. Just had it on the TV at work while I was there. So
I did hear Windcup was the quickest, I think, Friday, well, yesterday.
Scotty Mack qualified on pole.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not sure how Windcup ended up going. Yeah, not sure how the others. There's a top 10 shootout tonight or this afternoon at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's probably going to work out well because the party starts at 7, so no, that should work out pretty well. And what this will do, what, like to 100 in around 3 or a bit over?
Oh, I think it is, yeah, like low 3s, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was low 3s.
Yeah.
Just, I think I know which way is the best way to go. Just double check. Yeah, that's it. So I'll go back, go into town. I've got a mate that owns a restaurant in town. I'll go back in there at 5 o'clock and we'll put it on his TV in the restaurant. And just the shootout only goes for 1 hour. It's like the top 10, one lap each, but it's just it's quite an exciting hour to watch. So.
Okay.
So I think it'll work perfect. I think our last ride finishes at 4 o'clock today. So
it works very well.
Go. Drop this back and then grab my car and go into town.
Where's home for you?
Just in Mornington.
Oh yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, just local. Yep.
So we're going to go up around the chairlift or?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got a bit of gruntness on that.
Yeah, God. We've still got plenty left in the tank too.
That's not, that's not thrashing it. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. You can feel the four-wheel drive just sort of, especially when you're holding the steering wheel, you can feel the four-wheel drive trying to pull it straight, you know. Like, so that's the biggest thing with the four-wheel drive. When you've got the steering wheel in your hands and you're putting more throttle on, you feel that it gets harder to turn. You're just about fighting it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It just, like it'll still turn, it just takes more physical load through the steering wheel to actually turn it.
What, with the four-wheel drive? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Squirt, but when you're going from 60 to 100, that's kind of where you can just sort of give it a little squirt, see how it goes.
Oh, at least you got some rides out here where you can sort of do that. I think every instructor said to me, whatever you do, don't book it round St Kilda because the average speed for 40 k's or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Looks nice outside, but then you step outside and that wind is just freezing, isn't it?
Like the other one.
Yeah, the boys have actually got a bit of work on today, which is good.
Sorry?
The boys have got a bit of work on today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they've got.
I suppose as it starts warming up, you'll be getting busier and busier.
Yep.
The other instructors are a bit envious. You've got only you and Pete that can drive this.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah. The other car's good though because it's busy, so you're just sort of going all day. My day's a bit slow because I don't sort of do a lot. But
so why can't the others drive it? Is it an insurance issue? Or it is, really?
Yeah, insurance,
okay.
Yeah. Probably insurance, and I don't think Pete wants everybody driving it, so
fair enough.
Pete and I get along pretty well, and he's got a fair bit of trust in
I
me,
thought, say someone like Julian who's been like with the company basically since day one, he'd probably say, yeah, Julian
I'd say,
drive it.
yeah, I'd say Julian would be fine, but yeah.
Beeping?
Yeah, over speed.
I know what it is.
It's set to 100, so.
Yeah, alright.
It probably comes up on Pete's phone that I'm speeding or something like that, you know? Yeah. He's probably watching me.
Yeah.
That's actually a mate of mine, I think.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure that's one of my work colleagues. So I'm actually taking his dad for a drive this afternoon. It's his dad's birthday, so I told him to come down and I'd take his dad for a spin for his birthday.
Cool.
So. So nice to drive, though, aren't you?
Yeah. What?
In a few more years, when you can drive it, definitely come back and drive.
That'd be good. Yeah. Oh
well. Hopefully, this one will replace the black car in say
that'd be good.
2 or 3 years. You know, the black car's only been running for about a year, roughly, or a little bit more, maybe a year and a half. So.
Okay.
It's still got a little bit more life left in it yet.
Yeah. So what's your favourite car that you've driven, or you're probably going to say this one?
Probably this one, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or saying that, I mean, if you take just cars in general,
yeah.
I've driven supercars. I've driven this in a GT3 race car variation. A Porsche GT3 Cup car.
Yeah.
So you can't beat the race cars because there's nothing in them, you know, like it's just a seat and a steering wheel and an engine, so it's loud, you know, the gearbox is pedal shift, but it's got a clutch, you've got to take off with a clutch, and so they are fun to drive,
And we got the roll bar and the whole bit of it.
Full cage, yes, slick tyres, you name it, you know, ready to go, so. And I've driven one around Albert Park racetrack, like Grand Prix weekend when the track's closed, you know.
Yeah.
So good fun.
So what sort of speeds were you doing around there? Probably 250 plus?
Yeah, I was not meant to be going fast. I was only driving it back to take it back.
It'd be very hard not to put your foot
but
down.
I was in top down the back straight, so I wasn't watching how fast it's going. I was concentrating where I was going, but would have had to be doing a couple hundred k's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So. But a road car, this is definitely the best road car that I've driven. Yeah.
Okay.
Beats my Commodore wagon I've got. Is the party going to be very, very large, do you think, tonight? Or?
Yeah, well, the girl we're having it will actually bowl with her every week, and I said how many she got coming. She said probably around about 60 people. So,
yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's sort of going to be just sort of finger food and then beer and wine supplied. So
beautiful.
Yeah, I think I might have to take an Uber and take advantage of that. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Why not?
So should be not.
Go back and come down half the seat.
Yeah, right, awesome. Yeah, it's sort of nice that drive up there with the chairlift and you know, the outlook. You're into the F1s as well, are you? Or not so much? No?
Not really. I appreciate the cars and all the technology in them and that, but the racing's actually pretty boring. So, yeah, so I don't really watch it. I would rather watch MotoGP. That's more my style.
Yeah.
I've done a bit of bike racing myself, so enjoy my motorbikes.
Yeah. So you ride yourself, do you? Or, yeah?
I've sold them all now, but yeah, I did have dirt bikes and road bikes and all that sort of stuff. But
yeah. A mate of mine, who I do trivia with once a week, he's got a few bikes, and anyway, he rode his bike one night to the trivia, and I said, oh, how much faster is it riding a bike here as opposed to a car? He's like, don't even go there.
yeah, okay.
He's like, oh yeah, I was doing about 140 down the Franklin freeway. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's very hard. That's one of the reasons I sold them. Just you can't. At least a car you can cruise. A motorbike It's just not much fun cruising. So.
Yeah. I can imagine it'd be great for weaving in and out of traffic, but
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, also got to be very wary of other road users and that. You know. Bike riding around here, so there's lots of mountain bike. It's actually a mountain bike trail just on the side of the road here.
Well, that'd be hard work on the hills.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Top of a mountain bike park here, like a proper riding park, which is really popular down here. You know, kids, adults, you know, everyone. But yeah, it's on the side of Arthur's Seat, so it means one way up and one way down.
Right. The guy that owns this Pete, he's the managing director, I think Dawn was saying, or
for the company. Yeah, well, it's a little bit tricky. He owns Ultimate Driver, and he started this, but he kind of sold. When I say sold it off, he contracts the work out to someone else. You know, basically, so he doesn't own the black car or the silver car. Yeah, he used to, but yeah, now he contracts the work out. He doesn't do a great deal himself with it anymore. So yeah, he's got other sort of little businesses here and there that keep him busy. So, but yeah, he still likes to have his finger in it. So, it was kind of his first business, so he likes to make sure he doesn't let it go totally.
So what's sort of his primary one, or sort of
his primary business?
Yeah,
that is in Mornington. It's a they're sparkies and plumbers and stuff like that. They come in.
So they're very different.
Yeah, very different. So. He's actually a business coach, so.
Oh, is that right?
He actually does coaching, so. Yeah, he's got to that stage where he obviously knows what he's doing with with businesses. Sort of, and he's done a lot with automotive businesses too, because cars is kind of his passion. It makes it easier generally to help people with a automotive business, you know. So, you know, here in Australia and New Zealand and all that, he's got a lot of customers over there.
Jeez. And you were saying you sort of been a mechanic and whatever involved with Bathurst and whatever. So
done.
So you were actually working for a racing team. Wow. Geez, that'd be an experience.
Yeah, did that for quite a while. Yep.
Wow.
Yep, did that full time for 10 years, travelling Australia and over the world.
it is. Wow.
And then previous the last 6 years, I stopped doing it full time.
Yeah.
Just started to do it part time, and did the Porsche series. So I've been dealing with Porsches for the last 6 years. So
I suppose you mechanics that swear and curse when the drivers smash them up and you've got late nights.
Most definitely, I hate late nights. So yeah, definitely. It was one of my pet hates. Yeah, make you sick in the stomach. That would.
So were you actually like, you know, when they came in for like pit changes and that, you're in the pits?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'd be doing wheels and brakes and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, fixing it quickly, putting some new bumper on it.
I imagine there's quite a bit of practice to get that down pat.
Yeah. Oh
wow. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a really good view.
Yeah. No, I've seen this.
Seen it a couple of times.
Before.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It is fabulous.
Yeah, it's just, you kind of can't believe that that's, you know, Portsea and Queenscliff on the other side, you know, city, you know, all the way around. Like, it's such a big bay, but you can sort of see all of it. You lose kind of Geelong over there. It's sort of in that bit you can't see, but yeah, that's all the south side
Actually, I
of
wouldn't mind
Geelong.
giving a couple of shots here, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'll just pull up so I'm not sort of marked awkwardly. Been in that yet? In the,
I've been up it a couple of times. It's, yeah, when you get a really good day like today,
when it's clear,
it's great.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
It's better than the old one that was sort of open.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was just an open chair, wasn't it? Like
it was. Yeah. Now it's all fully enclosed.
Yeah.
That rider.
Yeah. I've done this. Pete and I normally do this hill every Wednesday morning on our bikes.
Oh, that wow.
Yeah, we normally ride down, and we've been a bit slack through the winter. It's been a bit cold, but as soon as the sun comes back, we're out. Actually, that's where Pete is now.
You must be pretty fit then.
Yeah, I try to keep pretty fit.
Yeah. So do you do like the triathlon, do anything?
Just some social riding. Yeah. Just enjoy the social side of it, and the fitness is a bit of a bonus, and it's just nice, very nice mental space clearing, you know what I mean? You can you go out for a ride and you kind of, because you're concentrating on your fitness and your breathing and everything else, I don't know, you come back, you come back feeling very refreshed in the head too, mentally, you know. So
yep.
We always stop for coffee and something to eat when we're finished, so.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. I haven't really had brekkie, so.
No,
yeah. Because I thought, I'll stop somewhere on the way in, and I couldn't see anywhere, so.
Yeah, okay. This is much easier though than riding, like driving it.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It's much easier in the car.
Yeah. You've got an office, you didn't really have one there.
Yeah, so I'm glad I never really worked there, so yeah, I'm glad, because at least if it's a nasty day, we've got somewhere to hide out, whereas there, you're literally stuck out in elements, you know.
So is the distillery actually still running, or have you guys sort of taken it over?
No.
Still going?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're running.
I thought, you know, the way you're set up.
No, so they don't use that front office. Their business is all down the back half.
Yeah.
So that office is more just through the week where they have meetings and stuff. When they're actually busy and working, they don't use that front bit. So that's why they're sort of like, go for it. You guys can use it.
Yeah, right.
It's a bit more professional too, having a little office for you to come in and sit down and sign the paperwork and whatever, than just doing it
yeah, that's true.
over the bonnet of a car. But
I don't mind that, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Get something to eat once you leave. This little place we're going to drive past now is Ripper. Little sort of bakery / cafe.
Oh yeah. Well, that could be a good option.
Yeah. So it just means you'd have to come back up. You reverse the way we're going to go back to the back to home now. But it's just in the middle of these shops here. There's only 3 or 4 shops here.
Okay.
We stopped here for breakfast the other morning. Little, not the Wombat one, but next to it, I think. Just a little sort of maybe
the general store.
General store there, yeah. One of those there.
Okay.
It's Ripper. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, great.
And we're just down at this road here, so it's not far. It's literally a couple of k's around the corner.
Yeah. All right. I'll do that.
We chuck a left here, and the estate's just like down here. So if you come up this road, obviously turn right, and you'll find it. I hope you enjoyed that.
I did, yeah. Thanks, mate. Yeah, very good.
No problem at all.
Yeah. Wish I had your job.
Yeah. It's sort of like any job, even my racing car job, you know, everyone goes, oh, you've got the best job in the world. And you go, yeah, for the first couple of years, and then after you've been doing it 10 years, it just becomes another job, and you just hate it as much as you do anything else. Not hate it. It's got its ups and downs, like any job, you know. And our downs were working all night, and doing all the stuff that you don't see behind the scenes. You know, the ups were obviously, I think the best we had, we come second at Bathurst. We didn't win it, unfortunately. We were probably 1 lap short. We were fast enough. We just we couldn't pass Craig Lowndes on the last lap. I reckon if we had 1 more lap, we would have got him. But
yeah, wow.
What do you do?
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the ups, but yeah, there's plenty of downs to go with it.
So what, do these get serviced every 10,000?
Yep.
Yeah. I suppose the service would be a bit too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, basic service about 2.5 grand. Just a basic, like that's just
not quite as bad as I thought.
No, it's not. Yeah. That's just a oil change and filter, and then if they find, it's when they find something wrong. They go, I need some brakes. Okay, there's 4 grand. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, actually, these are carbon, so it's probably 10 grand for these brakes. So yeah, so it's the normal service is not too bad. It's all the extra. Again, it's like when you buy the car, they stick all the extra options on it.
Okay.
Next you've spent
Oh,
twice
they're all
as much.
coming in.
Yeah, they're all back.
Yeah, might have a bit of a look at the Ferrari. I haven't really, well, I haven't
Yeah,
actually
that's
seen that since you've got it. So,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, I know it's basically the same as the one you had, except a different colour, obviously. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I think Julian did tell me that red one originally was silver back in the day, or
Yeah, well that one was red not that long back.
oh, was it?
They actually pulled the pulled the vinyl off it and made it.
So, is that the same car, or that?
It's been around a while, probably is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it used to be red actually.
Yeah.
It was all.
That's interesting. Because they were talking about selling it, but
Yeah, I think it is for sale technically.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nearly seen its day.
Yeah.
It's done enough hard work.
Okay.
Just sort of put this thing a little bit on display.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Oh, thank you for that.
Not a problem
that's
at all.
great.
Not a problem at all.